Hey guys, so I'm at the place where I'm staying here in Tucson, Arizona, and I'm actually getting ready to go to Red Rock soon for a period of time for a guiding course and also just climbing and hanging out. So I figured I'd take this time to just shoot a quick video, which is my climbing collection. And I have it all laid out. I was making sure that everything's in shape, and I still have everything. I haven't lost any cams or anything. But this is only going to be rock climbing gear. It's not going to be all the gear I own because it's not like I brought all that down. You can see space is limited in the car. That's where I'm sleeping. And so I had to be selective about what I brought, as well as make sure that I have everything that I want for whatever I need to do. And so right there, that's a tagline. It's a really thin cord just for when you're climbing hard routes and you want to bring up stuff without carrying it on your back. You can use the tagline. There's my helmet. So I just left it in the car. Here's all the other stuff that I brought up for a while. You know, just right there, cooking, more cooking, a water bottle. I have a couple of those. There's a tent, a smaller medical kit, bigger backpack for whatever. That's miscellaneous food. I have some boots and some shoes. In there is just a bunch of stuff like tissues or a small towel, miscellaneous things, even a couple pairs of gloves. Got some water, hydration. That's nothing involving climbing, but here I have my ropes. I'm probably going to leave the one in that bag behind, but here I have a 70-meter rope right there. Oh, and that's a Sterling Nano 9. Here I have Sterling Photons 7.8. Those are twin ropes. What's really great about these bags right here is they're really big, and so they can fit two twin ropes. This is where I store them when I'm not using them. My classic do-it-all rope, 9.4 black diamond 60-meter rope, which has seen a lot of use. So that's why I actually have another rope in here, which I forget what it is. It's a 9.6. And it's just really dirty and kind of gross. So I use it for sport climbing and just giving the green rope a little break. So I'm probably going to leave that one behind. Over here, classic backpack that I've had, the Creek. Here's my little bin that I keep all my gear in. So not harnesses or shoes, but all of this and all of this. So here I just threw a bunch of extra stuff. You know, micro traction, my ATC, pilot, the old Gree, a couple extra lockers, a couple extra carabiners, Gree Plus, more lockers, double length cord, hollow block, that attachment thing. Brand new ATC that I just sort of got, haven't used it yet. My GG, Megajoule. Up here I got this Mammut Smart, which will be in a belay device review as soon as I get to try it out for everything I want to try it out with. Hint, hint. Another double length. Here's just a bunch of other things, you know, retired ATC, another old ATC, Petzl Reverso, and these two Petzl gadgets on a retired carabiner. So I just keep all that there. My gloves, Slings. These are half finger gloves. Shoes. I have 5 pairs of shoes with me, 510 moccasins. Those are TC Pros. I got the Scarpa Instincts. VS. These things, high angles, and then black diamond shoes, which I don't remember what they're called, but I don't really use them that often. Harnesses, I have 2 harnesses right there in a pile. I switch between the 2. This is just a bin full of extra stuff. You can see some tape, a bunch of cord, some carabiners and whatnot, just extra crap that I've collected over time. Here I have even more cord, and those are a bunch of slings. And yeah, a brand new hollow block for when my other one dies on me. But this is like 12, 24-inch slings that I used for my alpine draws, and a couple of these Dyneema things. Oh, a Dyneema 48-inch. I think I got another one in there somewhere, but that's just a big mess of slings. Here's some big wall stuff. You can see various hooks. I got some cam hooks, sky hooks. Sorry, not sky hooks anymore, bat hooks, grappling hooks, what have you. Some Jumars. Here is just a little extra stuff, the Roto Swivel and a Fifi hook. Here's a newly retired locking carabiner back in the box. These are lengths of, I think, 18-foot cord, so that's 6 mil, that's 7 mil. I may use those for the course, actually. Coming to the cams, I've been collecting trad gear now for 6 or 7 years, and I climb a lot, so I've just collected a lot of gear over time. Top right are aliens, one full set of aliens. Down here is a double set of C3s. So you got the 0.2, 0.1, 0, 00, 000. I have 2 of everything except for the triple. 0, only 1 of those. I do have a few Metolius cams that I've just gotten somehow. Number 2, number 1. Most modern Metolius is the ultralight number 3. And then this really old one, which a dude gave to me. It's like a 2.5 piece. Not bad. Black Diamond X4s, a set of those, 0.1 to 7.5. X4 offsets, full set of those. Stoppers, I got 2 full sets of, actually number 1 to 13. Here's the stopper set that I use the most. And so I only carry 4 through 13 there, and then the aid pieces I keep together. I also have some offset stoppers and some micro stoppers that I got for big wall and stuff. I have 3.3s, 3.4s, 3.5s, 3.75s, 3.1s, 3.2s, 3.3s, 2 4s, a 5 and a 6. And you can see how the 5 and a 6 haven't really gotten too much use because I don't really climb too much big stuff here and there, but I have used them and I will need plenty of them in the future, so that's why I got them. Here are my quick draws. This set right here is super old. It's the first set of quick draws I ever bought. They're probably like 7, 9, maybe 10 years old now. And so I still keep them around because they're still good to use, and if I want to leave draws up on a project, I can do that, or if I need just more than 12 draws and I need them to be battered up, so that's good. My new set of sport climbing draws, if you guys have been following me around, I've been using these a lot this season, so that's a new set. There's actually 13 of them because this one right here I got off of a climb. Someone used it to bail off, and so when I got my 12, I have an extra one, so 13 of those guys. Here are my other quick draws. These are my long route quick draws or guiding or anything other than sport climbing where I'm not expecting to either fall on them or beat them up a whole lot. I also use these trad climbing. So I have 12 alpine draws with the Mad Rock ultralights, you know, the red one where I clip the rope, and this one I try to clip to the bolts. And then 17 of these Black Diamond Oz draws. Now, normally I would have 16, but I got an extra one a little bit down the line. And no, I don't carry, you know, 24 quick draws or whatever with me all the time, but usually what I do is throughout the season, if I need 12 quick draws, which is the common amount on a route, and I usually just bring 12 no matter what I'm doing, especially for multi-pitch sport climbing, then I'll bring usually about 4 to 6 of these guys, and then whatever else I need to make 12 quick draws altogether of these. Usually I'm using about 8 at a time, so I have a set of 8 that I'll use, and then I'll switch those out with the other set, so that way I can keep the wear minimal on my equipment and make it last a bit longer. So that's one of the reasons why I have a whole lot. Another thing is with some of the more adventurous climbs I do, I just need a whole lot of quick draws, so that's the reason why I have so many. That's just about all of the gear that I have with me. I understand it's a lot, and it is overkill for a lot of things, but the important part is now, like, you want to have enough gear to do whatever you want to do. And I want a big wall climb and do all this other stuff, and so that's why I have all this gear. Another thing we actually do have in this garage, if I walk around, is this stuff. So you can see how it looks pretty new. That's because it is. I got this for big wall climbing, which I plan to do in the future. Right here is a portaledge. That's a 2-person portaledge, and that's a haul bag. And so if we look inside, I actually keep more things. Yeah, well, mostly climbing related. There's a harness. I keep couple of the Atriers and Metolios Easy Daisies in here. I keep them hooked together like this. There's the Easy Daisy, there's the Atrier. This is the Alpine Ater. Actually, I don't really have the really thick ones that you tend to use. A big wall harness for the sake of being comfortable while egg climbing. I also have a rope in there, like a 10 mil rope, and a static rope in here, again for big wall climbing, as well as the portaledge fly, and that's the pole for the portaledge fly. So, combine this with all the other gear I have stashed in my car, with the camping gear and obviously all the climbing gear. I now have all the gear I need for whatever sort of big walling I want to do while I'm down in the southern continental United States. So I may head over to Utah afterwards if everything works out and do some big walling, or who knows, maybe in Yosemite. So thank you for watching. If there's any questions or comments you'd like to add on the video, feel free. I never disable anything because I don't really care what people have to say, if it's good or bad. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't. That's my collection. It's always growing. I'm always buying new things. I actually have some more things in the mail before I leave. And if you want to see more of the stuff that I have, then I guess just comment about it. If you have anything you want to add or anything you want to say, then feel free. The comments are always open. I never disable anything. And I'll see you guys in the next video.